Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? So this is going to be vinyl record shopping vlog 2.5. My last video is titled part 2. So this is going to be 2.5, specifically because I feel like on my last visit I did not get a lot of footage when I was in the vinyl record store, primarily because I was just overwhelmed with all the stuff they had. So I'm back at my local vinyl record store. It's called Guest Room Records, and I'm going to go ahead and record some more footage and let you guys see any of the gems that I find. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in here and get into it. Puppy! Ah, look at the puppy! Yeah! Look at the puppy! Look at the puppy! I just let him out his crate, y'all. He is so excited. Just wagging his tail and circling me. That's how I know when he's excited, when he just can't contain himself. So yeah, did y'all see all of that stuff? I tried to get a little bit of footage of, some albums that I really want to add to my collection. But yeah, they had so much stuff, so much. I was looking like, oh my goodness. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to choose. I was again overwhelmed because they had, so many great albums in there. Their inventory was crazy. They had so much stuff. But yeah, I wanted to buy at least 2 records when I went in there, but I got about 5 or 6. So look at my dog. What are you doing? Hi. Hi. Happy to see you too. Hi. So yeah, let me go ahead and since you guys can see I'm back home, so let me go ahead and show you guys what I got. Okay, so here are the 5 vinyl records that I bought, and I am very happy with my purchase, and I didn't really break the bank, which is good. So this first one over here is Eminem, the Slim Shady LP. So everybody's familiar with this one. It has My Name Is on it and Guilty Conscience. So yeah, had to get this one. And then over here we have Under Construction by Missy Elliott. I have to get some Missy Elliott in my collection, so I had to pick this up. This was the only Missy Elliott record they had. So I've been looking online at her first album, Super Duper Fly, and because it's such a classic, it's hard to find online. So I am going to go ahead and increase my collection when it comes to Missy for sure, because she is a legend. So this is her album, Under Construction. This has the song, of course, Work It on it. And Gossip Folks, everybody knows about, those songs. So I went ahead and picked this up. I was like, I cannot leave Missy in the store. Okay. So yeah, we have that. Then we have Solange, Soul Angel, and the Haley Street Dreams. This is her second album, I believe. Her first album was what was it called? It's the one with the red cover. Was it True Love? I can't remember the name of that album. But her first album, which I do like that album too, I do want to eventually get that, but I saw this one. They had a couple copies of this one, and then they had When I Get Home in there as well. So I went ahead and picked this one up because I do like this album. I love the tracks I Decided and Tony on this album. So I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. And plus, it's just so pretty. It's aesthetically pleasing. So I wanted to go ahead and add that one. This one is a classic, of course. Mariah Carey, Daydream. Love her. One of the greatest voices of our time. Has lots of classics on it. Fantasy, of course. One Sweet Day. Always Be My Baby. I mean, come on. This one was a must. So I want to go ahead and eventually get some more Mariah Carey because I only have Butterfly up there. So I want to go ahead and get some more Mariah Carey. So that's why I went ahead and got this one. And this one, of course, is another classic. Justin Timberlake, Future, Sex, Love, Sounds. They did have this and Justify, and I want both. I wanted both. But I went ahead and picked this one up because this one has more tracks on it that I love. Justified is more on the poppy side. This one is pop / R&B because most of the production is done by Timbaland. So yeah, I love this album. So yeah, I had to go ahead and get that because it's so good. It's so good. So I wanted to make sure to pick that one up as well. So yeah, these are the 5 vinyl records I bought today. I'm very pleased with my purchases. Okay, so I was going to keep the sleeve on Slim Shady, Eminem Slim Shady LP, but the back flap is wrinkled. It's coming up. It looks like whoever touched it, the previous customer or customers before me, was messing with it. And when they put it back down with the rest of the vinyls, that flap was coming up. So I don't want it to look like that, in addition to the fact that it has the price tag on it. So I went ahead and put a new sleeve on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put Eminem up here with the hip-hop rap albums. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve all of these. While I'm at it, I just scan them all in on Libib so I can keep track of the records there. So let's go ahead. I just unwrapped Missy Elliott's Under Construction. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this up as well. Yep. So yeah, the thing is for me is that, you know, a person who has been in love with music since the beginning of time, since I've been alive, I just feel like, you know, streaming is cool. You know, streaming is convenient. You have it at your fingertips. We all have phones, you know what I'm saying? You can always get on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever you stream music on and stream your music there. But for me, I love owning physical media. I mean, even before streaming became, you know, all the wave, I never got rid of none of my physical media. So I still have VHS tapes. I still have DVDs. I still have CDs. I have all that stuff. All the stuff that I have bought, purchased, or been gifted over the years, I still own all that stuff. Because, like I said, streaming is cool. It's convenient. I still like streaming. I still use it. But I just feel like it's better when you own it. Especially when it comes to, you know, entertainment. Because, like, with, you know, albums, you get to look at the album artwork. You get to read the credits. Look at the lyrics. They have the lyrics in there. I just feel like it's more personal, more special when you have physical artwork. So I wanted to make sure to get that. So yeah, I went ahead and sleeve that one up. All right, so here's Solange, Soul Angel, and the Haley's Street Dreams. All right, I'm using my fingers to open this up. I don't use a knife because then I scratch the cover, the gatefold, and I'd be upset. So I'm using my fingers to open these, which the plastic on the outside is very, you know, it's very thin. So I have a couple of my vinyl records that are used, a few, not that many, but for the most part, they're new. They're pretty much new. So, and I don't really have anything against like used vinyl records, as long as it's in great condition, you know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like I said before, and everybody knows this if you collect vinyl records, is that it's all about the hunt. You gotta hunt them down to get the good ones. So that's what it's about. You gotta hunt them down. So since I have Beyonce right here, I'm gonna put Solange right behind her. There we go. Let's see here. We have Daydream by Mariah Carey. Queen, we love her. Let me go ahead and open this one. Just using my nail to open this slit on the side. So yeah, I want to make sure to take care of all of my physical media. Make sure to take care of all of it. So make sure it's all in good condition. You know. All right, let me get another sleeve here. All right, we're gonna put this album in there as well. All right. And it's crazy because, you know, a lot of the classics, some of them are like hard to to find on vinyl. Some of them are hard, but you got to keep searching. Like I said, it's all about the hunt. So you just got to keep searching. You got to keep looking, and eventually you'll find it, you know? So that's what I've been doing. And, you know, I'm just slowly but surely increasing my collection because, you know, life still goes on, and, you know, adulting, still got to take care of bills, take care of your adult obligations. So, but a lot of people, I think it's great. I see it a lot online, and I'm on TikTok the most out of all the social media apps. I'm on TikTok the most, and it's so great to see a lot of people that are in their 20s or 30s or even 40s, you know, embracing their inner child. And I think that is so admirable. It's so dope because, you know, a lot of us didn't have a chance to really just grow up or enjoy childhood, or just couldn't afford some of the things you wanted to afford as a kid. You know, there's lots of adults that are, you know, like coloring, which I love to color. Of course, I love to read books, taking that quality time for yourself. And I think I dropped the sleeve. And I think that it's all a part of, or like collectibles, you know, if there's anything you like to collect. A lot of people are, you know, doing Legos now, which is cool. Embracing your inner child. And I think that's dope, because fun does not have an age limit as to when we stop having fun. I don't think it has, you know, an age limit. I think you should be able to just have fun, period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think when I see those videos, I just think it's so dope that, you know, a lot of people are realizing that, because it's important. It's important to take, you know, quality time out for yourself. Because with everything that's going on in the world politically, and our climate and our society and our economy, it can drive you crazy. It can really bring you down and make you lose your mind, literally. So, I said all that to say, you know, because this is one, you know, example of something I do for me. Take that time for yourself, at least once a week. If you can, once a day. Take that time for yourself and do something that makes you happy, at least for an hour or two, because life is short. People are, you know, checking out of here every day. So, you know, I say that to say, you know, make sure that you take time out for yourself. Self-care is very important. Mental health is very important. You know, you can't pour from an empty cup. So you got to make sure to do something at least once a week that makes you happy. So yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I would expect to go on that tangent, but I guess it was on my spirit to say something. But yeah, all right. So all of the albums have been logged in. They've all been sleeved up. So yeah, we're good to go. And we'll see what happens on my next visit to a vinyl record store. It could be that one. It could be another one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very excited about my collection that is continuing to grow. I'm very excited about it. If there's any albums up here that you want to get in your collection, let me know. Let me know if those albums are any of the ones that I bought today. If there's anything that you want to get in your collection as well, let me know. And if it's not even up here, you know, if it's not any of the albums up here, you can go ahead and just sound off in the comments, and I'll definitely respond to those as I see them. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and find something to eat in the kitchen. I was going to grab something on the way home, but it started to get up and towards the high 80s. It was getting hot, and then a lot of people was out because it is Saturday. Most people are off on Saturdays. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home. So I'm going to go ahead and go in this kitchen and find something to eat. I was going to go ahead and go to Barnes & Noble because there was one around the corner from my house. I was going to go to Barnes & Noble, but I don't think I am. If I do, it might be later this afternoon, or I'll just go tomorrow, which is Sunday. So I'll just go tomorrow and there's a book or maybe two books, we'll see, that I want to purchase from the store. And I did order some books online a couple days ago. So those books should be coming at the beginning of next week around Monday. So we'll see when that package gets here. But yeah, right now we're just going to go in the kitchen and find something to eat. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I think I'm going to make some chicken strips and fries today because it's easy. So I think that's what I'm going to cook today because I don't feel like slaving over no stove. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I really will cook something tomorrow, but today I don't think so. So, I don't really like cooking, to be honest. I do it because we have to eat to live, but I don't really like cooking. It's you get a slave and it's just like, ugh. But I can cook, I just don't like to. So yeah, I mean, I've been cooking since I was a young girl, so it's like at this point, if I could afford like a chef to come in here and chef it up, I would totally invest in that if I could. But yeah, we're gonna do something simple today: strips and fries. My spaghetti is always my go-to. I love spaghetti, so maybe I'll do that one day this week, maybe. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna just do some strips and fries. Do something real simple, easy. Don't take that long, and also satisfy my appetite. So let's go ahead and get that started. Oh my God, I just realized I don't have any cookies. Y'all, I have been on a cookie fix for the past almost 2 weeks. I am blaming my mother because she loves chocolate chip cookies, which I do too, but I don't eat them often because with chocolate chip, specifically chocolate, you need something to wash it down with. And usually that thing is milk, and I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have milk like I used to, which sucks. But I can always look into, lactose-free milk and things like that. So I'll definitely have to make some time to look into what options there are out there for lactose-free, but we'll see. But yeah, I've been getting like some sugar cookies from my local store, specifically Walmart. And I have been just on a cookie kick. I've just been wanting some cookies because I can't afford to go to like a bakery or a cookie shop. Like ours is called, our big one is called Insomnia Cookies. And their cookies are so good. They're like so soft, We have a crumble here too. But to me, the way those cookies look, all that icing, I don't need all that on my cookies. It just seems like it would be a waste of money. And a lot of times those cookies be looking stale, like they've been sitting there for Lord knows how long. So I'm just like, I don't know. But my homemade, when I cook my sugar cookies at home, oh man, they're so good. And I always cook them where I get that sweet spot where they're not too doughy, right in the middle, and it's just so good. So yeah, I might have to go out and get me some sugar cookies because I'm out. I've been eating them like crazy, so I'm not gonna tell y'all how much I've eaten because it's embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna go out probably later on this afternoon or this evening, and if not, definitely tomorrow, and get me some sugar cookies because I have a mean sweet tooth. I'm all about the sweets over here, so that's probably why I'm breaking out so bad. If y'all can see, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the reason. I feel like that's the only thing that has changed from before me eating sugar cookies and now is me eating them. So I feel like that's part of the reason why I'm breaking out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens because it's not my time of the month or anything. A lot of times for me, one of my symptoms I get right before I start my menstrual cycle is the breakouts. But I just got off my cycle, so I don't know why I'm breaking out. It has to be the cookies, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor, so I could be wrong. So yeah, I am unthawing my chicken strips right now. I had some made that were already, made to cook, but we ate them, so I have to make some from scratch, which is fine. It's all right. It's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for my Saturday. I don't really have anything else planned. I did do some adulting before I turned on the camera. I had to go put some money in my bank account, and I had to go pick up my dog JC's flea and tick and heartworm supplements that he takes every month. Some doctors say, I believe, every month, and some say you give it to your dog every other month. But I give it to mine every month. So I want to go ahead and pick that up. And yeah, so I had to do that first before I could, go to the record store. So yeah, but yeah, JC is right here. He just plopped down in front of me. He's right here. But yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything else planned. Like I said, I might go to the store, get some cookies, and then go to Barnes and Noble. I will do those things probably later on this evening, or tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Sunday and I'm off on weekends, so that is my time when I'm off. I also want to rewatch this recent season of Bridgerton, season 4. I've watched all of it already, and it was so good. It's my favorite season behind season 1. That's how good it is. Season 2, to me, it was a little slow. That's just me. A lot of people love season 2, and that's fine. To each their own. I'm not knocking you if you love that season with Kate and Anthony. But my favorite season 1 always will be with Daphne and Simon. Always will be my favorite. And then this new season with Sophie and Benedict, it's now my second favorite season of Bridgerton. So for me, it's season 1, then season 4, then season 3, then season 2. That's just, that's just me. I am aware of the books, of course, by Julia Quinn. I have not bought the books. My tenders to tell me to turn them over. But yeah, I am aware of the books. I have not bought them. I do want to buy the books and read them eventually. I want to get the whole collection because there's a book for each Bridgerton child. So I want to eventually get all those books and read them. But yeah, so far I love the show. I think the show is great. One of my good girlfriends, she is the one that told me about it a little over a year ago. Excuse me. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't know if I like that, because I saw how they were dressed and, discovered that it was set in the Regency era. And I was like, I don't know about that. But no, I love it. I love the show. So you just, you never know what you don't know when you don't know it. So, but yeah, I probably will do that this weekend. Watch some more of Bridgerton, or watch it again. Watch Bridgerton again, season 4. And I'm also watching this African show. I believe it's South African. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. But yeah, it's called Fatal Seduction on Netflix, also on Netflix. And that show is good, girl. You gotta check it out. I put one of my homegirls onto that show and she was like, it's so good. I was like, told you. The mystery, the crime in it, the suspense, it's so good. And it's very, very spicy. So it's not a show for your kids. Do not watch it with your kids in the room. So any of those people out there watching me, anybody watching this video, if you have children, don't turn on Fatal Seduction, when your kids are present, because there's lots of spicy grown folk scenes that occur in that show. It's really, really spicy. Okay. But yeah, I mean, outside of the spice is on point, but outside of the spice, it's a really good show. So I'm gonna, they just dropped a new season of that show, and I'm a few episodes in, so I want to go ahead and finish up that show this weekend. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into making this food, because I'm hungry. My stomach is literally growling. So let's go ahead and get this food started so I can get fed. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so a few hours have passed since that last clip. I did eat. My fries were good, but my chicken tenders were not. I think it's because how I thawed them out, which I used the microwave, and it didn't really go all that well. But that's okay. It curbed my appetite. It did the job. So I'll probably find some type of snack or something to eat later this evening. So we're all good. But yeah, I've just been laying here enjoying my Saturday. Okay. And I did start a new book today. This is my current read. It's called A Sky Full of Love, and it's by Lorna Lewis. You can see that. So yeah, this is my current read. So far, so good. This book is cutting close to 400 pages. It is, I'm looking right now, 371. Yeah, the next page is the acknowledgement. So yeah, 371 pages, which is cool. That's a nice page number for a book. For me, that's a good amount of pages, especially for a romance. Which this one, all I know about it is that a woman is held captive for, I believe, 15 or so years. She is freed, and she comes home to her husband and her kid, and her husband has gotten married to her sister. Okay? So mess. And I love mess. In a book. Not in real life, in a book. So, yeah, I'm not that far into it. I'm at the 10% mark, so I am not that far into it yet. But yeah, just knowing that from the plot, it's going to be messy. And yeah, I love a good messy book. So yeah. And I'm not reading anything electronically right now on Kindle, which this month, and I would say last month too, I have really been in my reading bag, and I'm really enjoying audiobooks. Um, I really didn't have um much exposure to audiobooks as I have within the last 2 years. And now with, like, there's Libby and Hoopla, and I think Audible, of course, and I think there's another app I think out there, but all of the different, apps you can use to, listen to audiobooks is so easy, especially when you are, if you are doing something where you can't actually hold and read a physical book with your eyeballs. Audiobooks are so good for, running errands, driving, cooking, cleaning your house. You can always put a good audiobook on and still be immersed in the story. So yeah, I've been reading a lot of audiobooks this year so far. I'm really enjoying them. It could be when I'm, doing household chores, or when I'm working, or whatever. Like, an audiobook just comes in handy. So yeah, audiobooks are great. And miss me with all of that crap of people saying that audiobooks are not real reading. Yes, they are. Okay. Yes, they are. You can still absorb a book and know what's going on without actually holding the book in your hands and reading the pages. So, yes, audiobooks are considered reading. They do count. All right. So, if you're one of those people who believe that, you can definitely, move to the left with that, because I don't have time. But yeah, I am so excited. And the thing is with that is I love doing it, reading audiobooks when it comes to any book really, but especially when it comes to, like, um memoirs, I love reading those books, or books that are read by the author. If it's not, even if it's not a memoir, but if it's just a book read by the author, I love those. I love those books. But yeah, I'll read anything audio. It doesn't really matter. But those are just, the ones I kind of seek out to be read audio. I like to immersive read a lot, so I will listen to a book on audio while I'm reading the physical at the same time. Um, because it's just fun that way, and to me it just helps it flow a little bit better, and helps kind of eliminate some distractions. If you are listening to the audiobook while reading the physical, I think that is so dope. I've already gotten a few favorite narrators that I love because of that. So yeah, I'm always good for a good audiobook. So I know I said in my previous video how I used to only read one book at a time because I didn't think my attention span was that great. But now, within this year of 2026, I'm now doing one physical copy and then one electronic copy, like on Kindle, because I have the Kindle app on my phone and my iPad. But I've also upped the ante a little bit more. So now I'm doing a physical book, an electronic book, i.e. Kindle, and then an audiobook. So long as it's on a different format, it will help me stay engaged. If it's a different format, and also to where I'm not mixing up stories, I'm not mixing up storylines. So as of late, it will be, if I don't have three going at the same time, it's usually two going at the same time. And a lot of times, if it's two books that I'm reading, it's usually the physical book with the audiobook, so immersive reading, and then Kindle. So that's how I've been doing it, and it's been working. Like I said, it's been working really, really well. So yeah, and also you can, especially with like Libby, you can just borrow the book or get the book on loan, and then you can just return it. Like Libby has, you can have a book for 7 days, but you can also renew it if you're not done with it, which I think is pretty dope. And all the readers out there, or if you're just a new reader, that could be a new way, a simple way to get into the reading lifestyle, the reading side of the internet. So, but yeah, I mean, I might go to the bookstore tomorrow. I might go to Barnes and Noble. We'll see. We'll see what happens, what pans out. I think that's the only thing that's gonna be on my agenda for tomorrow. It's just to go to Barnes and Noble. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and it's almost 7 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and it's 6:50. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably take my dog out so he can use the restroom. And then feed him. And yeah, I haven't gone to the store yet, but we'll see. We'll see if I go or not. If not today, it'll be for sure tomorrow while I'm out. And yeah, we'll see what else happens tonight. I'm not sure, but we'll see what else the night holds for me. And I'll definitely update you guys soon. Okay, so it is currently bedtime. It is after 11. It's 11:11. So, I have read a couple more chapters of my book, and I don't know what I would do if I was in the situation of any of these people in this book so far. I can't even fathom as to what I would do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably read a little bit more before I go to sleep and call it a night. So I will see you guys in the morning. All right, you guys, so it's the next day. It's Sunday. I slept in. Well, I tried to sleep in this morning. Sometimes it's easier to fall back asleep. Sometimes it's not. It just depends. But I woke up this morning at 7 like I do every morning, sometimes 6, but normally it's 7. Fed the dog, washed dishes, did all my stuff that I do for my morning routine. I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't, primarily because my allergies have really been doing a number on me this spring. I know that it's common. It's been going around. A lot of people have been having a whole bunch of allergy flare-ups. I believe from what I've been told based on the news, that Oklahoma has had a high increase in pollen, specifically tree pollen this year. So it's causing a lot of people to, be coughing and sneezing and itchy, watery eyes and, all that stuff that comes with your allergies. So I've been experiencing some of those things. So it's making it hard to sleep. But I have been taking some allergy meds. I feel like I need something else though. But right now I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to go to McDonald's because I want some sweet tea. So I'm going to go there and pick up some sweet tea. Then I'm going to head to Barnes and pick up a book that I've been wanting. And then I think I'm going to go to Walmart and grab a couple of needs, and then also grab a couple of wants, which includes my cookies. So I'm going to go ahead and run those few errands, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm in McDonald's parking lot. As you can see the signs right there. I got my tea, and I took it out of their clear cup and put it in my tumbler, but it's watery. I'm very upset. No, that's not good. I'm very disappointed. I also got a medium fries from this bag right here, but the fries are hot and fresh, and they're good, but the tea is not. So I'm going to have to probably dump that. I could go back in there and ask for another one, but I'm not. Oh, it says unsweet on here. I should go back in there, because this ain't what I wanted. Hold on. I'm probably going to go back in there. Okay, yeah, I went back in there. Luckily, I hadn't left the parking lot yet. But yeah, he put unsweet on the ticket, and I clearly said sweet iced tea, large sweet iced tea. But that's okay. I did not make a big deal out of it. It's just a beverage. It ain't that serious. Plus, for me, one, I think that's rude to be going off on people in customer service. I just think it's rude. So, and then also, in addition to that, they're making the food or drink or whatever you're about to put in your mouth. So it's like, you need to be as nice as you can. But also, I used to work at McDonald's when I was a youngin'. So, the year before I went to college, I worked at a local McDonald's, and customers can be rude as hell. So yeah, I've been on the other side. I know what it's like. So no. Plus, it's just nice to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nice to be nice. All right. She had me get it from the fountain myself since I went in. So yes, that's better. Yeah, she had me get it from the fountain since I was already inside, which is fine. Yeah, I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was just like, hey, I asked for sweet tea. Y'all gave me unsweet. Can I just swap it out real quick? She said, yeah, I got you. No problem. So she gave me a cup and she was like, is it out there? Is it out there by the phone? I was like, yeah, it's out here. I can get it. So, you know, easy fix. Ain't that serious. All them crazy videos I be seeing online of people like, you know, throwing fits and making a mess and throwing stuff around because their meal ain't right. It ain't that serious. It's not that serious. If anything, you can go home and make your food yourself the way you like it. If it's that deep, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna finish these fries and then I'm gonna head to Barnes & Noble. All right, we made it to Barnes & Noble's. Let's go ahead and go in here and see what they got. All right, you guys, I'm back in the car. I'm still in the parking lot of Barnes & Noble. You can see it back there. I'm still here. But the main highly anticipated book that I wanted to get that came out this year is Burn Down Master's House by Clay Cane. This is one of the ones that's on my highly anticipated reading list. So I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. The thing with picking up books in the bookstore, though, and I think I've mentioned this before, I'm pretty sure I have, is that the books be all like bent, tore up from previous customers touching them, or sometimes the workers, when they're stocking, like they don't really pay attention. It's the covers, like this one for example is a hardcover, and you know some of them in there were like, you know, bent, tore up, and I'm just looking like, man, come on. But don't get me wrong, when you order books online, sometimes when they come in the package, they can, you know, be a little damaged as well. It does happen, but I feel like it happens more, at least for me, when I pick them up in the bookstore. But I do want to immersive read this one. I know that on on Libby, you can't check it out on audiobook because it's already been checked out on loan by multiple people. So it's not available right now, but I really wanted to immersive read this one, read the hard copy with the audiobook, specifically because the author, Clay Cane, is the one that's the narrator. So I think it makes it more intimate, more personal when you hear it from the narrator's mouth. I mean, the author's mouth, I'm sorry. When you hear it more from the author's mouth. So that's one reason why I really wanted to immersive read this, which I'm not going to read this immediately, but when I do want to immersive read it. So yeah, I want to go ahead and add this to my bookshelf when I get home. It's hot out here. It's pushing almost 90 degrees. I don't know what's going on with the weather across the nation. We have been experiencing some crazy weather temperatures over the past like week or two. So yeah, it's almost pushing 90. So yeah, I'm gonna run to the store and then I'm gonna go ahead and head back home because I want to get back underneath some air. I'm already sweating. So yeah, let's go ahead and run to the store real quick and then go home. All right, I am back home. I went ahead and put my book on my bookshelf. I just made me some lunch. I went ahead with my spaghetti because it's easy. I'm not gonna show it because y'all know how spaghetti is, what it looks like. And I've shown it on the channel before. I still make it the same way. So, but yeah, I just wanted something quick and easy. I really didn't feel like stopping nowhere to get nothing to eat. And so, yeah, today, all I'm pretty much going to do is finish reading the book that I was previously reading, which is When Hobby Dumped Marty. I need to finish that book. I got about 30% left. I need to finish it. And then I'm going to continue on with the book I was reading last night, A Sky Full of Love. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today. I'm not going to really do much today. It's Sunday. So I got to wind down before the new week starts. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat, chow down, and then we'll go ahead and get into these books. Okay, so I'm back on the couch, and I am reading this book, of course, still. I'm only on page 78. The drama, honey. I don't know where this is gonna go. If I didn't say it already, I think I did, but if I didn't, this lady gets kidnapped for 15 years, right? She gets found, she comes home, and she realizes that her husband has married her sister. Her sister, okay? Which I haven't gotten to that part yet where she finds out. But I know that that's part of the plot. So I'm just thinking, how is this going to unfold? How is she going to find out? When is she going to find out? And how is she going to take it? I just don't know. I just don't. I'm just like, oh my gosh, because it's just the buildup so far is pretty good in this. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just chilling on the couch and reading my book. I had some lo-fi music playing. I stopped it. I paused it to record this clip right here. But sometimes I can read and you just, dead silence. And then sometimes I like to play lo-fi music. Most of the time I play some type of lo-fi music while I'm while I'm reading my book. But yeah, I just don't know what's going to go, child. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for for this vlog. I am tired. I did make me some cookies, and I also realized that my cycle is coming. I thought that it was probably the cookies causing me to break out so much, but nope, it's because my cycle's coming. I thought that I had a little while, but nope, it's on its way. It'll be here next week. So, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I will do more book hauls, more vinyl record shopping videos, and yeah, anything else I can think of. Sometimes life gets in the way, obviously, but I will try my best to do more videos once I get the urge, once I get inspired to do more videos for y'all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's anything that you want to know or if you want to leave comments, feel free to do that as well. And we can chat more down below. Until next time, y'all. Bye.